Wizard Wednesday. It's Wizard Wednesday. Black goat elf, Dotta puppet too. Bearsnake by the ocean blue. It's Wizard Wednesday. It's Wizard Wednesday. Kobolds and dream masters soar, putting their root on the door. It's Wizard Wednesday forevermore. Wizard Wednesday, lore at the core. We are a cult with a world of our own, never forgotten or magic is known. It's Wizard Wednesday, it's Wizard Wednesday. Let's read from the book of lore, legendary wizards at the core. Don't get lost in the quantum shadow, abracadabra is our magical manifesto. Eat a donut, set your soul on fire. The sacred flame on a funeral pyre. The seventh gate with golden locks. The nightmare imp with a treat box. It's Wizard Wednesday. It's Wizard Wednesday.
Today is September 4th, 2024. It is Wizard Wednesday. It's a good day to join a cult. Channeling in from the Quantum Downs, this is the Black Goat of the Wood, Elf J Trul. And I've got some friends on stage with me.
Hello, it is the Orange Puppet Dotta. How's it going, everybody?
What up?
GM.
What up? And we've also got on here.
Ticketmaster Tad. I'm still here. I'm still here.
You made it out of the dungeon.
I actually just beat the dungeon. We had an awesome run with Orbis, Stoke Theory, and Swain, and we took down the final boss with no life left. It was epic.
Wow.
Nice.
Amazing.
Nice. When you say final boss, which one are you talking about?
I just
The
posted
one
and
from
pinned
the-
it up top.
Yeah, the new dungeon that just opened. We just scraped by the skin of our teeth. That was the last one up, and we cleared it in the last move. It was properly epic.
Man, guys, I haven't even beaten the Storm King yet, and I'm still at level 11. It's pretty shameful.
Yeah, I'm only at level 15.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's kind of hard to party up these days. Maybe we should fix that bug.
Well, we can party up with each other.
Yeah. Tad, how many people did you say it took to beat the boss?
We had a full group of 4.
Okay.
I think everybody was pretty well equipped. I haven't upgraded my equipment as well as most, but yeah, I think you need a pretty full group.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I think we'll probably talk a little bit about the game today. We've got just a few pieces of information to share on that. Nothing crazy. We'll talk a little bit about donuts. But what I really want is for people to come up on stage and ask questions about the game, about the project, about life, about magic, anything you want. We are open. But before we go there, Entropy, did you have any standard information that you would like to share?
Yeah, absolutely. Off the top, real quick plug. If you're listening, go ahead and give us a retweet or leave a comment below. It helps us get the space out there so people can listen. But we've got something fun coming up tomorrow. Everybody knows that we are doing a collab with Moku HQ right now. There's a bunch of different ways that you can earn on their platform for things that you're already doing in the Runiverse game or assets that you might already hold from our ecosystem. You can earn points and then redeem them in the shop or their gacha to win prizes for Moku, but also things like land plots and wizards and builders crates and things like that too. So if you haven't hopped into Moku, go give it a shot. Tomorrow we're doing a live battle draw with their community, or should I say against their community. And so the way this will work is we'll gather up in our Discord, they'll gather up in theirs. We're gonna open up a Fig Jam doc together and do a little drawing challenge. And then we're all gonna kind of convene together in our Discord afterwards. So it should be a pretty fun time. Did a run through with Sean and Bernice from the Moku team yesterday. And we love doing just creative challenge things like this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely join us for that. And if you are from Moku HQ or you're on Moku HQ, there is a quest today to attend this Wizard Wednesday space and enter a secret code. So that secret code is going to be icosahedron. Might be a little tricky to spell. You can look it up. It is a 20-sided dice, commonly used in tabletop games, role-playing games like that, and something that we use a lot in the Forgotten Runes cult. So the word is, again, icosahedron.
Wait, so where do we type in that word? Where do we go?
Yeah, so on the Moku HQ platform, there's a whole series of quests that you can complete to earn points, and that will be one of the quests that is live today.
Okay, so you got to go to the Moku website. So the domain for the Moku HQ website is like, I think it's like hq.moku.gg. You can find it on their Twitter. Correct. I just shared a tweet up top.
The icosahedron is not just a 20-sided dice. It's a platonic solid, which is one of the 5 types of sacred geometries in existence. It's actually the one with the most amount of faces. There's no other platonic solid that has more faces than an icosahedron. So it's a very special piece of geometry.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's a tetrahedron, a cube, aka hexahedron. There's an octahedron, a dodecahedron, and an icosahedron. And what makes a platonic solid? Well, all edges have to be of equal length.
Okay.
They have to have the same number of faces, meet at each vertice. And all the faces are congruent, regular polygons, meaning they're all the same size and shape. And there's only 5 of them in the universe. So there you go.
Huh.
Sounds like a little bit of magic and machine.
Exactly. That's right. Okay, yeah. So the password is icosahedron. There you go. And also, like Entropy said, please like and share the space. My goal is to get this Twitter space in one of the biggest spaces on Twitter. It's honestly one of the best. Have you guys listened to other Twitter spaces? They're kind of lame.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that happened though is Entropy was streaming this week, and he had like 1,200 followers. That's ridiculous. Like viewers, and that's a lot more than we have right now. And so maybe we need to like stream while we do Wizard Wednesday. You know,
dude, I talked about Entropy with this today. Entropy, what was the discussion we had?
Yeah, totally. I think the actual max that I hit during that stream was like 1,800 concurrent viewers, which I was very pleasantly surprised with. That was super cool. So love this idea and would love to stream the game while we do Wizard Wednesday. It would require us to switch up our format just a little bit. Twitter doesn't allow direct streaming in the way that we know it and doing a space parallel with it. But what we could do is hop into our Discord voice chat or a stage and hold something there and basically use a restream program to push it out to both Twitter and Twitch at the same time. So
I actually have I upgraded. I've got good bandwidth now, and so we should do this. It's actually feasible now.
Heck yeah, it'll be fun.
Yep, we should do it. Okay. I want to give another little announcement. Meeple Dad, as most of you should know, is doing the Treasure Trove 2.0. And I believe today is the last day that you can get your order in. I have certainly ordered mine. I think I was one of the first one to order. And you can order with crypto or just regular fiat. But get your order in. And Meeple Dad, if you're here and if you want to say anything more on that, please come up. But yeah, PSA, last day, treasure trove. Order yours now.
It's the last day.
I think so.
Yeah, you better.
Today is the last
You gotta
day.
order it. There's so much great stuff in there.
Yeah, if I can find it, I'm gonna pin it to the top. But yeah, okay. Today's the last day, treasure trove, and then guys, I heard that we are the #4 crypto game in all crypto games in the world.
I don't use the soundboard. I have to make the facts myself. Wow. Okay, so let's talk about some of the numbers behind the numbers. So we got the game listed at DApp Radar. So one of the things about DApp Radar, it's kind of like, I don't know, if you're an OG, you might know like crypto. You might know like Crypto Slam or something like this, or they're one of the aggregator websites, but that are, well, of course, really well known. It's like a CoinGecko for crypto apps, and one of the things they do is they pull in on-chain metrics. So you can do that. You can do this yourself. There's also, you can look on DApp Radar and you can see the contracts that it's pulling from. You can see the addresses that are happening. You can see the secondary volume. You can see the amount of kind of revenue that's been coming in that's being held in some of those contracts. So you can look there. You can also look on Footprint. Footprint is kind of like a Dune Analytics that supports Ronin Chain. I've been putting together some dashboards. I've seen some dashboards going around that basically have a lot of really good metrics about how many people are minting land, how many people are minting Runiverse items. So, I think there's been a lot of discussion around like, what do these numbers mean? So, for example, today we had over 250,000 addresses minted daily donuts. So that's incredible, right? Like, that's so exciting to have those kinds of numbers. And I think, people are saying, well, is it this, is it that? Like, just, you can investigate the numbers yourself and kind of see not only just this top line headline of like how many daily donuts are minted, but like, well, how many quest cards are getting minted, right? The daily quests have cards, completing the quests have cards. So all these things are all available for you on chain if you want to like dig deeper into what does it mean, like how many people are actually playing the game. All of these things, you can find a lot of those numbers, and yeah. So DApp Radar has us listed as basically #4 in all of crypto gaming today, which is super duper exciting. It's been really good to have a lot of hype around the game.
The funny thing is though that everyone seems to forget, like even us, which is this is the beta version of the game. It's not even the full game.
Right.
Like the whole point is to like identify and crush bugs. That's why there's so many. That's the point of this release.
Sure.
And it's already #4. Like I almost don't want it to be #4 right now because it's not ready.
Yeah, we'll get there though. I think it's just trial by fire, right? I think that you have to be able to put something in front of people because like you'll never find all the bugs at scale and with the kind of diversity of clients that are being attached to it, like without actually getting it out into the world. So yeah, it's just always this like balancing act, right? Because you also don't want to have so many bugs that you just frustrate everyone and they just like give up and leave and never give you a second chance, right? So hopefully there's not too much of that happening. I think the Bisonic team has been grinding. Like we see it, but I want to make sure the people listening can see it, which is like the just like the nonstop sleep, like lack of sleep, answering tickets, fixing bugs, making updates, like taking bug reports, organizing them. The Bisonic team and our team together have just been grinding incredibly hard to fix all of these bugs. So please report them, right? Please report the bugs that you're seeing, and I know a lot of you are. There's a few bugs that we're finding that are like really, really tricky. That we're trying to organize better a bug bounty for some of the more serious ones that we're having trouble reproducing. But yeah, huge shout out to the team.
There's that famous Reid Hoffman quote where he says, if you're not embarrassed by the first version of your product, you've launched too late.
Right. Yeah.
Boy, do I feel that.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't say that I'm embarrassed by it, though. I think that it's just like everybody wants, Like nobody's happy when the characters are skating around without a walk cycle, but she's just like, you just got to ship it. That's the right way to do it, right? The right way to do it, like you said, is to ship it and to get it out there, and then be like, oh, those bugs aren't as good. It's not as good as it could be, but
Yeah.
hopefully people like the game.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like, in spite of the bugs, I think everybody loves the game for the most part.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like bugs are easy to fix. You just crush the bugs.
Yeah.
The harder thing is like actually making a good game regardless of bugs, and I think we're getting close to doing that.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think that, like, so I was in sales chat this morning and there's a whole bunch of discussion around a lot of different things, right? So things like, um, is the economy balanced properly, right? Like some people say, um, you know, someone else, like some people can grind too hard and they get too much mana and then they mint land and they dump the price, right? Other people say, oh, I grind really hard and I don't get enough mana, so I can never get a plot, right? And so you kind of have these issues around like, well, what is the right balance of the economy? And as you there's infinite ways to write bots. Here's one of the things that you have to know as like a platform creator is you basically have to let the game run and then find where people are exploiting it and then you fix those things, right? But if you try to fix them ahead of time, a lot of like incentives have nuances, right? So it's this idea that like, let's say that someone's grinding the bear, right? And they're trying to earn mana because they like want to get a plot. What is the right answer there? Like, should you make it harder to defeat the bear? Should you make it so it yields less mana? Like, if you make it yield less mana, maybe you protect against people that have like bots and clickers, but you make it harder for like a genuine player who's beating it for their first time. So there's all these dynamics that you can do to kind of like qualify who the player is, what they've accomplished, what their goals are, all the way. There's different layers, right? Of like, you can detect bots through randomness and how long the account has been played. So all of these things are things that we're going to address and fix, like, it's, well, for forever, right? Like you'll never fix that problem 100%. Like the biggest games in the world always are going to have a bot issue, but there's also, that said, a big gap where we can get from where we are now to where we want to be.
I was going to ask Matto some questions, and he was up here, but now I think he's gone. Come back, Matto.
Yeah, come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna ask about the new dungeon. Any more fun details about the new dungeon? But maybe Entropy, you know about it, or
Yeah,
Tad?
I'm lame. Like I was like, oh, I tweet about the new dungeon. I've been seeing that inside is I have access to the map, like data, and I was trying to find the tile for the uh, for the for that area because I couldn't find the pyramid. Um, so yeah, I'm lame. We need somebody up here who like knows where to find things, who can actually talk about it. I know that Orbis just beat the boss. Orbis, why don't you come up here and tell us about it? But in any way, on the mechanics, I think some other stuff that we were talking about in the chat was just around like, what's the right yield, for example, of land? What do we do around like the post game content, right? How do you think about after you've got to level 20? What are the things that you're supposed to do? Hey, Orbis.
Hey, I'm here.
What's up?
Yeah, what's going on? It's been too long since I've hopped in here.
Oh, yeah.
And now we have microphone access on the desktop, so I'm ready to come in with a better quality audio.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, the new dungeon is insanely good and awesome. It had, there was some fun bugs that we got to experience. There was like the game is so fun, but there was like this arrow, right, that was on the side of one of these steps that we found. It was not like an arrow that was supposed to be there, and it literally sent you to the void in between the map.
Funny.
Like, I don't, this is fun stuff. It's fun stuff. It's getting worked out, but it was just like we had to restart the dungeon, and then it was fine. But
Oh no.
no, it was the boss was epic, and literally Tad beat it like right as his life was getting depleted completely. He was the only one left. We won. And yeah, like the boss took out like 2,000 plus health on all of our team on one attack. So I don't know. It's good stuff. It makes it so exciting to play.
It's so
Ted,
good.
Ted, how did you do it? You sound like you're the hero of the
Tad was the
battle
hero.
this morning.
I think I just got lucky. I generally just mash buttons, and then after the other button comes up, I start to. No, I mean I think it's important to make sure that you're paying attention to your health and heal early in a lot of those big battles to keep yourself, in good shape in case a big attack comes through. But yeah, I thought we were toast. Honestly, we got really lucky to get out on that one. I think I had like 190 hit points left or something absurd.
Okay.
Yeah,
But yeah, the dungeon set up very well. It's fun to play. It's there's a cool little labyrinth section that's kind of hard to figure out, and it's great.
I have a question for the more pro players on stage. My current spell build out. Well, my two go-tos is the ice spear and of course the fireball. What spells do you guys find yourself using the most?
Well, that's a perfect start. I mean, you just need those two. If you're fighting in a group, maybe an area effect spell. But you definitely need to have a heal. That's
yeah.
going to keep you alive in a lot of those later battles, especially boss battles.
Yeah, I would say for like the previous dungeon, I mean, and just like in general, like the previous like tough battles in the game, they were very much like, you can use DPS kind of get yourself out of it, but like we want to make sure that like a lot of the tougher battles in the game, you actually have to have like a bit of a strategy for your team composition. So like you need to have somebody that at least has like some kind of dedicated support to heal people, because like you're gonna be taking a lot of damage, you're gonna get a lot of stat effects on you, and like having like a healer or somebody that can like cripple your enemy with like some debuffs is gonna be really helpful this time around. Like this new dungeon is made specifically to be like the first dungeon we made like for like testing dungeons. This new one is like an actual like dungeon that's a bit more bit harder to complete, both in like the puzzles and also in just like the enemies that you face in it. So really excited to see we saw a lot of like theory crafting and builds that people were making to optimize the last dungeon. And we're excited to see like what kind of builds people make to optimize this dungeon, because like I think it's a lot harder and it kind of is going to challenge a lot more people and like make people strategize a lot more of how they party up.
Fun. Yeah, Matto, I see you made it back to the stage.
Yeah.
I just wanted to pick your brain for a little bit. Is there any like in addition to the new dungeon? Is there anything that's exciting to talk about? I know that the team has been fixing bugs and stuff, but what else is new from the last few days?
Yeah, aside from some quality of life updates, right? We have there's actually some new gear that came out with this build, and there's actually 2 new spells. So like some people have like been speculating because there's like 2 empty spell slots in the inscription for the Mage Workshop. Those spells should now be available in the new dungeon, as well as a new set of armor. I think I tweeted earlier that there's like some people that are starting to find them little by little. We don't want to spoil all of them, or we don't want to spoil where all the enemies drop them and such. But there's that set of armor. There's also the shadow set of armor that was teased a few days ago. I think Entropy tweeted it out as well. That is also in the game too. I won't be spilling details on where exactly to find it, but you may be able to understand where to find it if you just kind of look at what the armor names are. But yeah, just exciting. There's now lots of new content within the dungeon itself, the new pyramid dungeon. So like just encourage everybody to go in there, try it. It's the first dungeon that has like multiple rooms, and there's actually like different puzzles in the different rooms, and there's different outcomes depending on like how you complete those puzzles too. So it's like really fun. Like give it a try. I think it's really good in both storytelling and just kind of like laying out the gameplay, basic gameplay for what you can expect from like future dungeons, and like as we build up more on those concepts. Really excited to see it come out, and really excited to see people play through it and give us all the feedback you can on it. That's the whole point of the beta build, right? It's finding bugs and giving us feedback on where it can improve. I know I have a list of feedback on things that I think they're great systems that I think like can be improved a lot more. And like the closer we make those incremental improvements, the better we can get to like the game vision that we really are hoping to aim for. So really fun stuff.
Yeah, the new armor looks incredible. When I saw Entropy sharing the screenshot, I was like, where did you get that?
Yeah.
You guys are going to definitely want to try and get that. The critical hits when you especially have the full set, absolutely off the charts.
I want to make a point to say the weekly donuts have dropped. So they dropped while we were here on Wizard Wednesday. Thanks to Niski, he's made some improvements this week. A few things that you'll notice when you go and you check on your donuts for the week. One would be we've cleaned up the donut history. So before, you might have seen maybe some of your like referrals or quest donuts, like making the page be super long. We've chunked those together so you can kind of see a bit more easily like the different reasons that you got donuts. Two is a bit of corrections from weeks past, in particular the Omega donuts for Affinity. So Niski can correct me if I'm wrong, but the initial, let's see, like last week and even maybe the initial drop, some of the full Affinity donuts were like combined with, I believe, I want to say the jelly donuts for holding. And we split them out. It was a mistake, and we split them out into Affinity. So your total number of donuts should remain relatively the same for those historic holdings, but of course, some of the Affinity donuts you'll have those accounted for weeks past. So yeah, check out your weekly drop, your weekly haul, and tweet it out on Twitter. Let's see those donuts. I think the leaderboard did not change too much this week. With, of course, the exception of our largest holder, M4T, actually joined the site. So, yeah, one of the things that you need to know about the leaderboard is it really only shows people who opt in by connecting their Twitter account. So there's actually a few other mysteries layered in this maybe top 100. Some addresses who haven't connected their Twitter account. Some of them we know, some of them we don't. But yeah, the leaderboard I think is super fun.
Congrats to M4T, the new leader.
Yeah,
displacing Jiro.
I think another thing to like keep in mind, especially as we have this like bot conversation, is like when it comes to donuts, there's of course like people who are trying to bot like the system, right? We've had like a lot of attempts on the like donut system, particularly the referrals, to try to bot it. But you can notice here, like on the leaderboard, these are all people that you know from the cult. And I think that's really like an important thing to keep in mind is that like as we kind of like dole out donuts and as we kind of credit rewards for people, like yes, bots will exist and you might kind of like rub shoulders with them from time to time, but we're like aware of it and working to make sure that like, you know, it's not kind of like bots who are overwhelming the system and walking away with rewards while the people who've been here for years and years and years aren't getting that. So yeah, if you see somebody pop up on the leaderboard who's a bot, you can also mention it to me. We're cleaning through those basically daily. So, but yeah, congrats to M4T at the top of the leaderboard. At number 2, we have there is Hero, followed by Merlin, Crypto Hippie 7, the sleeper ranker, honestly, Headless Wiz, Nikita, Juan Snow, that's all the top 7 there. So, well, Orbis, you're number 10.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
And I love that update to the donut history. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, of
that
course,
looks
yeah.
crisp and clean. Yeah, it helps a lot.
I just wanted to mention that we also have new donut flavors that will be coming in the next, I don't know, a few weeks maybe.
Yeah, the plan for releasing them is going to be after the build. There's so much going on with the build. There's so much like to tweet out every single day. But the donuts program is going to run for longer than that. The donuts program will run for like in terms of like being a holder, holding rings. You'll still earn donuts after the build is done for an unspecified number of weeks. And yeah, we have other donuts. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Elf. You want to talk about them?
Oh no, I was just going to say there's new donuts coming. I spoiled it last week, but like, for example, the Beastmasters, you all are going to get a special donut flavor. But there's tons of other like, I guess I would say special holders in the community that will also get special flavors. So yeah, look out for that.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yep. Okay, I had something else I wanted to talk about, and then I just forgot it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Damn it. Yeah, I don't know, just other random things. We've got we're currently planning a fun Halloween event, of course. You know, that's still 2 months away, but we never forget Halloween. And I think this one's gonna be just probably the best one we've done yet. I don't know if I want to say too much more yet, but yeah, Halloween. Can't believe it's only 2 months away. That's insane.
Oof, man, where did the summer go?
I know. Yeah, where did the year go?
Yeah.
Okay, we got Meeple Dad coming up. Meeple, I shared your treasure trove link in the top, but what else do you want to say to us?
Meep, are you
Meeps.
there?
Hello, how's it going, Wizard?
Hey,
Yellow.
Happy Wizard Wednesday, everybody.
Happy Wizard Wednesday. What up, Meeple Dad?
I just wanted to say thanks for the big shout out today, and thanks for all the wizards who've been helping raise the alarm about the treasure trove. It is an exciting week. We're hoping to wrap up pre-orders today. You have all evening, so you don't need to swerve out of traffic or anything, but jump online and get your pre-order in today.
Anyway, Meeple, I put your link in the nest.
There we go.
You want to say anything else?
We are nesting. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Where did I get cut off? I was rambling to myself, all pumped up, before I realized the space was even gone.
I think the last thing you basically said was today is the last day to get the order in. So.
Well, the ramble I went on was really just talking about how the treasure trove is built by the community for the community, and it's the profit from this project goes back into the DAO to help fund future artwork, to help fund additional projects and things like that the DAO is working on. So when you support treasure trove, you support our community at large. So please do.
That's a damn good reason to buy a treasure trove.
You want to remind folks of what's inside for those of us who don't know or forgot?
Yeah, for sure. So the main headliners this time around, we've got some amazing merch, artwork on a hoodie by Daniela Illustra, and artwork on a T-shirt from Tanya Del Rio. And then we've got the Lego Mini Secret Tower, which Dota's children have piloted for us. We've cleaned up the bugs, and it's coming out. And then we've got the cult content trading cards, which community members from across the board have contributed their artwork that they've had commissioned over the last couple of years. And we're building this really fun trading card collection that can be used as your tokens in Magic the Gathering or for other fun stuff. Maybe somebody will design a game. You never know. So,
Fun.
yeah, and then there's some other goodies too. So.
Amazing.
Very cool.
Order your treasure trove.
And you can, yeah, like I said earlier, you can pay with fiat or crypto. So there you go. Okay, thanks, Meeple Dad. Let's see. I feel like we didn't get everybody back. That's okay. If anybody else wants to come up on stage with an announcement, a question, a compliment, please do so.
Yeah. Otherwise, we can get to the Cult Content Chronicle.
Compiled by
the illustrious
Tanya Del Rio.
Every damn week.
Wow.
By the way, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but Bearsnake is not here today. I think he might have COVID.
Oh, yeah. Bearsnake was feeling really sick, and we feel bad for him.
Didn't Jitsi just get COVID? Jitsi hanging out with Bear?
We probably gave it to him.
Yeah. No, I was in Venice Beach last week with Bear, hanging out at the Bear Cave.
Oh, no.
But I don't have COVID, so it wasn't me.
Okay,
I feel great. Okay. Actually, before I jump into the Chronicle, one more thing. Bear shared a video that he did with a couple of other NFT luminaries. Let's get that up in the nest if we can.
Ooh.
But I don't know where to find it. I'm sure it's on his.
Yes. So Bear did a roundtable with the folks from Doodles and Claynosaurs and someone else that I forget. And yeah, it's like a whole IP and what it means to like be in this business, trying to create a brand from nothing. So yeah, let's see. We'll share that up top. I've been sharing a bunch of the Cult Content Chronicle.
Great.
Another.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to change topics. If you want to talk more about his roundtable.
No, go for it.
Another thing is that there's a wiki for the Runiverse. Runiverse.wiki is incredible. So you should check it out. That was put together by I don't have his handle handy. He's new to me, but he's worked on he has a new handle called Runiverse Wiki. I think it's like Base64. Base64 put together this wiki, and it has spells, it has equipment, it has material, and then it also has maps. And the maps were actually put together by the incredible Kind Guild. And so yeah, I think the maps are super helpful, not only for like finding your way around, but also for finding resources and recipes. So you 100% should check that out. Runiverse.wiki. You know, like we of course have had this kind of on our roadmap of something that we need to do, right? Is put together more information on how to find some of these basic things. And well, that's a great thing about Web3 is you can just do stuff. And Base64, living up to his name, whipped up the Runiverse wiki in just like a week or something. And he told me, he was like, hey, I don't even know what any of this stuff is. I'm only level 4. But he's put it together, and you should check it out. It's a really fun resource.
Base 64 might be level 4 in the game, but in life he's level 64.
Yeah.
No, I also got to say thanks to him for putting this together. Our Wikipedia, like we've been wanting to do this on the Wikipedia, but the Wikipedia is just, it needs like just a total redesign and reorganization. I even put out like a request like on a job board on Dribble the other day and got back way too many applications that were not acceptable. So that's not the way to find people to do stuff. But yeah, what's that?
You know, Elf, what is a great way to find people to do stuff is on the Runiverse job board in the Discord. There's the bounty board.
Yes.
And when I saw the other wiki pop up, I thought, oh man, somebody needs to integrate these two together because they're both fantastic and they need to get blended. So maybe that's something for the bounty board.
I think you're right, Meeple. That's the next place I'm going. Good call, my man. But yeah, the Wikipedia, I think it needs redesigned, reorged. But and then like the scariest thing, another scary thing about it for me was like, okay, how do we put information about the Runiverse game and then information about the project, and how do we separate those two, and how do we show that they're connected? And it was just like this like impending nightmare that's been on my desk for months, and then Base64 steps up and just takes it upon themselves to like make a Runiverse game or Wikipedia. So thank you.
Yep, it looks great. Can't wait to see it grow. One of the things that I would love to have on here is information on how to build a house.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't even know.
I believe also Base64 was inviting other folks to collaborate and help on the project as well. I think there's a Discord that you can join.
Ooh, fun.
That's like specifically around that wiki.
Okay, great. Good to know. Visit the wiki. Visit the Discord. Add to the wiki.
Okay, guys, I want to try this again. We introed it and then we just totally got diverted. So let's jump back to the Cult Content Chronicle compiled by
the illustrious.
Come on, somebody step up.
Tanya Del Rio.
Meeple did it. Hell yeah!
Awesome job, Lee.
There you go. All right, here we go. For real this time. Okay, yeah, we start right off the bat. We're starting off with a really great piece of artwork from David Azul of everybody's favorite armor set, the cardboard box. Okay, and I just have to give a quick aside on this one. So one thing that I've been trying to change behind the scenes is like no more joke items like the pajamas in the shower set. Like those are just a personal how do I want to say this, thorn in my ass. And I don't know, I don't love the joke armor, but then like the cardboard box set, everybody seems to love it.
Hey, everybody loves it. You can't argue with the fact that everybody loves it.
Can't argue with the wisdom of the crowd. So, but yeah, no, I mean, look, to be real, the cardboard box set is pretty cool.
It looks
I
pretty
get
cool,
it.
yeah. It's growing on me.
Yeah, but no, we're gonna get more armor sets that are just like straight up magic. Anyway, good job, David Azul. Cardboard box fan art, love it. Okay, secondly, Unchained Game is coming up. It's a PvP dungeon crawler funded by the DAO. Man, the DAO's like really doing good work lately. And this Unchained Game, I love the artwork. I can't remember who's doing the artwork. Tad, or does somebody know?
It's Oz. Oz is doing it.
Of course, it's Oz. Yeah, I mean, yeah. This is it's unusual for Oz because Oz usually does really colorful, detailed pixel art, but this is just like straight up black and white, and that's what I love about it. It's just beautiful. So anyway, Unchained Game, sneak peeks, very excited. Okay, Cosmic made this adorable embroidered kobold shirt for Tanya Del Rio. I saw this shirt live. I meant to ask Tanya at the time when I saw it, where did you get that? And I should have known. It was made by Cosmic Birds. But yeah, super cute. Feckless Mage, whose bread friend plushie Dow Proposal passed, made a really cute illustration, I think celebrating the passing of the proposal. So I can't wait to see the bread friend plushies.
And I love this piece. This style is just so clean.
No, Feckless is amazing. I saw Feckless also in Venice the other night, and I told him how much I love his artwork. He's so good. And then, of course, he also drew this really cool eight-eyed priestess, who is a supporting character for his warrior lore. Lucas Spataro made a really beautiful sculpture for J-Mander of his wizard. Burnt Coffee, who is a new favorite cult artist, has just been making excellent pieces every damn week. I mean, this piece is just incredible. It's got a black goat. It's got kobolds. It's got the red-headed whiz. It's just freaking adorable in every way. The whole image just tells a story.
I love it. It's so good. Yeah, the kobolds are so funny. If you zoom in on the little cat, it says "hang in there" or "don't." It's really well done. It's super funny. It's really playful. Yeah, I love all the pieces they've put out recently.
Yeah, they're even like making a bug joke, which if you played the Runiverse game, you'll get it. And then of course there's another piece by Burnt Coffee of their wizard and their bunny, just freaking adorable. Two Crows continues making content. Made a really fun video about a fire shroom. And then Two Crows made a really cute or really fun image of a donut and coffee. Okay, I'm gonna kick it over to Inchbeak. Do you want to take over?
Yes. Sorry, I was tabbed out looking at something.
I should have prepped you for.
No, that's okay. What was our last one?
Number 11 by Oz.
I'm like terrified as I tap things that the space is just going to crash again.
A reasonable fear.
Yeah.
Do you want me to continue or?
I'm almost there for 11. Already did 11?
No, you can take it.
Okay. This is a work in progress piece created by Oz, one of our most prolific artists for Ponyboy. I believe this is a warrior, maybe a wizard. In any case, it's fantastic, and I love seeing process shots like this of how art kind of evolves over time. Super cool. Number 12 is a free treat offered to us from Hail Draconis and Crucifor. This is a free mint that's going on for wizard holders, and I believe it will last as long as Runiverse game is live. Number 13, BioArtem created a very fun process video around a piece of art, and it features a cameo from our very own Bearsnake, looking very happy and healthy. Does not sound like that is the case IRL, so it's good to see him.
That's literally the face that Bearsnake makes all the time.
Yeah.
So it's a perfect likeness.
So good. Number 14, another amazing piece from David Azul. This one is featuring a wizard with that magic lamp casting item who's doing a healing spell in the middle of battle. I love these pieces. The lighting is so good. Just this like dynamic kind of scene and the color sets, amazing. So
He's so good. It's like such a distinctive style, and it's like
Yeah.
so much of it week after week.
Yeah, we have so many new Ronin artists. I love it. And what I just realized is this piece is the wizard casting the healing spell from the game.
All right. Number 15 is a piece from Dowax Lab, another amazing gen of wizards in their natural habitat. I love the style that comes out of all of these gens. It's so good. Number 16 is one for me. This is a House Hunters meme. My wife and I casually strolling through the Blue Wizard City and looking at plots of land that we might purchase and maybe build on top of. A great meme from Monday Magic News here. The core of wizarding. I saw this and definitely had like a good audible laugh. Real good. An edit from Zio Axie of last week's Wizard Wednesday, where he's replaced all of the listeners with donuts. This would be really fun, actually. I wonder if we could get people to PFP donuts somehow. That would be kind of a fun angle. Piece from Crucifor here, claiming that donuts are the devil's temptation, but he'll still take a plot of land if he wins it in the donut raffle. Number 20 is a comic from Meeple Dad that's a promotion for Treasure Trove. I love these Lego comics. This is so fun, especially the build instructions there at the bottom.
Meeple, this is so cute. You got your Lego guy in there. It's so much fun.
So
this is actually a shot from, I did a custom set of instructions for when I sent the prototype to Dota's kids, and I gave them some instructions. So that's what this is from. The uvulus will show up in the final version of the instructions as well, which is super fun.
Oh, that's such a good idea, man.
Yeah, that's amazing. Lore at the core. 21 is also another post from Meeple Dad about Treasure Trove. Here's a little preview of the Secret Tower Lego set and some of the other fun goodies, cards, some really nice holo treatment there on those as well. Definitely give that a check. And remember, today's the last day to order if you're interested.
And shout out to Feckless, by the way, because you're roaring on Feckless and how awesome his stuff is. Feckless helped design some of the card artwork that will be on the trading cards, like the actual, like the frames and stuff like that of the cards themselves. And Feckless and I have sort of collabed to make sure that, premium Treasure Trove people will get one of the bread friends. So, if you want to support, if you don't know, like, I want to get a bread friend, I also want to get the Treasure Trove, what do I do? Just get the premium trove, you get them both.
Best of both worlds, I like it. Number 22 is that post from Based64, the creator of the Forgotten Runes Runiverse game wiki.
Yeah, you mentioned something to me in chat that I think was right. We should get him a warrior.
I think so. Feels warranted for that.
Feels warranted, yeah.
Yeah. Number 23 is a post from @Gilly. This is part of Ronin Monday Selfie, which is a program that they run a lot over on the Ronin side. Fantastic cosplay here. And of course, got to have that lime green donut. The color on that thing is very impressive.
It's the slime donut.
Yeah, so good. Number 24 is an animated piece from Mino Axie, or rather commissioned by Mino Axie from Oshio-san. This is a very cute little chibi wizard, very fun. And I'm wondering what they're holding in their hand there. Maybe a druid spell. Number 25 is a crossover piece. So this submission is part of a Moku HQ quest, where they've offered for creators over on Moku platform to draw a Moki and a donut in whatever situation that they can come up with creatively. And it looks like this poor Moki has summoned the donut directly over his midsection. He might be a little bit trapped.
Dude, this drawing is so funny.
So good.
I love the Ronin artwork, the Ronin community. It's so much fun. Yeah, it's this poor little Moku trying to like hula hoop with a donut, and it's just not working out.
I love how the rats from Moku make it into a lot of these pieces too.
Yes.
Rats are the consolation prize for when you don't win anything from their gacha machine. But it's
Right.
taken on its own like mythic lore within the community, and everybody loves the rats.
Cute.
Really cool piece, also from the same program at Moku, from Tita Kind. This is a very evil-looking Moki. This looks like a soul Moki, like a forgotten soul. I'm forgetting the name of the head that this is particularly. Spectre, maybe? That is summoning a void donut above him. Very cool.
Yeah, no, it's a Spectre Moku summoning the Shadow Nut.
So good.
The Shadow Nut.
The wordplay with donuts lately has been
yeah.
27 is also from the same prompt coming from Moku. This one is featuring a particularly buff Moki fighting alongside a couple of wizards in the Runiverse. Very fantastic piece here. I love it.
No, there's so many fun details in this one. This buff Moku has like all of the flavors of the donuts as a necklace, and he's wearing the cardboard armor.
So good.
Yeah, really good, really good.
Strong enough that he doesn't need those buffs, I think.
Yeah.
28, likewise, is another piece of art coming from the Moku collab and their prompt. This one is featuring what I can only imagine is just like the mystic, magical Moki of the Runiverse that this wizard has gone on a long journey to the top of a mountain to encounter. Really good work from iBubbles. Number 29, White Rabbit KXC, shared some really cool Runiverse-inspired art, including this piece that has a very celestial kind of theme to it. Very fun. Number 30 is from Zombina. This is a very colorful, donut-filled Runiverse art piece of their wizard playing Runiverse game inside of what kind of looks to be a little bit sort of like a pixel-style living room with a giant TV there. Gotta have some good real estate to see the game, of course. Number 31. So Unboxing Web3 is a company out there that has been putting us on some battle lists against other projects. Last week we were pitted against Doodles and
Oniforce.
Oniforce, yes, thank you. To basically have a little bit of a voting contest to see who's got the cooler comics. We sure as heck came out on top. So they're running it back. And this time we're pitted against Doodles for Animation Wars. And
we're winning even more.
We're cooking. I think last time I checked it was like 95% us. This is kind of pitting Doodles' full length of film that's coming out, I think, next week against our animated trailer. And there's some really cool breakdowns between the two different videos from these guys in that video if you want to give it a check. And of course, give us a vote so we can clinch that win.
Hell yeah.
Number 32, Igdul's Wizard is back in the music dungeon, cranking on those synths with that owl. I just love this series. They're so fun. I love seeing them on the timeline every day.
Do you know what the owl's name is?
I don't.
Whitwell.
Ah, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yep.
Number 33, that dance party in Wizzy, Vizzy, Viddy. I'm butchering it.
It's literally impossible to say, and it changes every week. So
it sure does. They are still dancing the night away in Jason DeSante's metaverse. So.
They don't stop.
Number 34, we've got some more riddles continuing on from Meeple Dad.
Day 247.
So consistent.
Yeah.
How does he do it?
And then finally.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh well, sorry, I'm butting in. Finally, Magic Monday News featuring Zyori TV, aka Andrew G, and that's it. Every damn week.
Every damn week.
Um, and look, we finished pretty much just on time. Does anybody else have anything they would like to add before we sign off?
I do,
Oh,
actually.
Feck, please
What's up?
lay it on us.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Happy Wednesday.
Hey,
Enjoying
man.
the day. I just made a Twitter post and sent out a big group email. The pre-sale for Breadfriend is now live. So y'all can go to checkout.feckless.toys and get you your little Breadfriend.
Okay, amazing. Very excited for that. What's the URL again?
Shipping. The URL is checkout.feckless.toys. I'll find let me get my post and pin it up at the top.
We got to
here.
put it in the nest.
Yes, indeed.
I'm only going to use that term from now on, by the way, just because it's so annoying.
I don't even know how to put it in it. Oh, here we
Okay,
are.
hold on.
Perfect. It's up there now.
There you go. You did it.
It's in the nest. It's ready to go. Domestic shipping is free. There will be calculated shipping for international orders on checkout. But yeah, there's some reserved for the treasure trove, obviously. I've held some back for people who may be Breadfriend token owners, but may not be able to get into the pre-sale as quickly as they'd like to. So if you've got a Breadfriend token, don't worry about it. You've got a Breadfriend waiting on you.
Fun. Okay, wait, hold on. You said something very important. And Meeple's up here so he can confirm. If you already ordered a treasure trove, do you already get a Breadfriend plush, or what's the deal?
If you ordered the premium treasure trove, yes.
Okay, got it. Which I did. So I am not going to order another bread. You know what? Maybe I should. Like these make excellent gifts, I'm sure. So
they definitely will.
Feck, is there like are you like limited on your Breadfriend stock? Like, you know, is there only so many Breadfriends, or will you be able to fulfill every order? Like, how's that working?
The first order will be for just 250 of them. If there's more demand, I have no problem getting more made up, but that's the plan for now.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. That's so exciting. Another banger proposal funded by the Forgotten Wizards, or the House of Wizards DAO. Very cool. Okay, yeah, and we will be sure to mention this again next week. It's very exciting.
Splendid.
Hell yeah. Okay, anything else from anybody?
I don't have anything.
Dotta, are you gonna go back to coding once we finish Wizard Wednesday? I know you've been in coding land. I don't want to say hell.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I might lift some weights first, but that's all we do is just lift and code.
The coding dungeon is located just down the hall and to the left from the ticket dungeon, directly adjacent from the gym.
I see Dotta walk to the gym every now and then, but they don't actually let me leave the dungeon.
Yeah, that door's not getting unlocked anytime soon. Sorry, bud.
All right. Okay, well, in that case, Entropy, do you want to fire it up?
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's see. All right. Well, this has been Elf, No Bear, Dotta, Entropy, Meeple Dad, Feckless, Tad Major, and all of the wizards of the Forgotten Runes Wizards Cult, channeling out from the Quantum Downs. GN, everybody.
Bye.
Later, y'all.
Channeling from the Quantum Downs. It's Wizard Wednesday. It's Wizard Wednesday. Black Goat Elf, Dotta Puppet too. Bearsnake by the ocean blue. It's Wizard Wednesday. It's Wizard Wednesday. Kobolds and Dream Masters soar. Putting their root on the door. It's Wizard Wednesday. Forevermore. Wizards of Wednesday, lore at the core. magic is known. It's Wizard Wednesday, it's Wizard Wednesday. Let's read from the book of lore, legendary wizards at the core. Don't get lost in the quantum shadow, abracadabra is our magical manifesto. Eat a donut, set your soul on fire. The sacred flame on a funeral pyre. The seventh gate with golden locks. The nightmare imp with a treat box. It's Wizard Wednesday. It's Wizard Wednesday.
It takes a wizard to wield magic. It takes a wizard to remember. It takes a wizard to resurrect a forgotten Runiverse.
Yes!